Have you ever witnessed a moment so powerful it changed everything you thought you knew about the animal kingdom? What I'm about to share will shatter every belief you have about natural enemies and prove that compassion knows no boundaries in the wild. Deep in the African savanna, where survival rules everything, two tiny lion cubs found themselves in an impossible situation. Their mother had fallen into a deep ravine while hunting, her desperate roars echoing through the valley as she struggled against steep walls that offered no escape. The cubs, barely old enough to hunt on their own, faced a terrifying reality their mother might not survive without help. But here's where this story takes an extraordinary turn. Instead of fleeing or waiting helplessly, these cubs did something that defied millions of years of evolution. They approached the one creature their species has learned to respect and fear, a massive African elephant grazing nearby. Wildlife researchers who witnessed this moment described it as unprecedented. The cubs stood on their hind legs, pressing their tiny paws together in what appeared to be a pleading gesture. Their body language spoke a universal language of desperation and hope, reaching across species lines that nature typically keeps firmly drawn. The elephant, weighing over 6 tons and capable of crushing the cubs without effort, paused. For several tense minutes, predator and herbivore faced each other in a standoff that should have ended in tragedy. But something remarkable happened instead. The gentle giant seemed to understand their plea. Slowly, deliberately, the elephant made its way toward the ravine where the mother lion remained trapped. Using its massive trunk and incredible strength, it began moving rocks and debris, creating a pathway that the lioness could use to climb to safety. This wasn't just random behavior. Elephants possess extraordinary emotional intelligence, capable of recognizing distress in other species. They've been documented helping trapped animals before, but never in response to such a direct appeal from natural enemies. The rescue took nearly 2 hours. The elephant worked methodically, occasionally stepping back to assess its progress, while the cubs watched anxiously. When their mother finally emerged, weak but unharmed, something beautiful happened. Instead of attacking or fleeing, the lioness looked directly at her rescuer, as if acknowledging the debt that could never be repaid. The cubs reunited with their mother in a moment that brought tears to every researcher present. But the elephant wasn't finished. It stood guard until the lion family disappeared into the tall grass, ensuring their safe departure from an area where they remained vulnerable. This incredible encounter reminds us that the natural world operates on principles far more complex than simple predator and prey relationships. When survival instincts meet genuine compassion, magic happens. These cubs trusted their instincts to seek help from an unlikely source, and that trust was rewarded with kindness that transcended species boundaries. Sometimes the most powerful roars come not from the throat, but from the heart, speaking a language every creature understands.